But on our next story, allow me to be messy because it's none other than Obinna. Now, I love this man, to be honest. He's an entertainer. His interviews with everyone, especially his interviews with them on Facebook, I don't know, that dynamic should be studied. They have mad chemistry. Either these guys are like, I don't know. Anyway. He was on somebody else's channel. This time he was the interviewee, and he was talking about the baby mama, baby daddy situation. And he had a few nuggets of wisdom for babes out here, especially at the top of the list. Number one, if you are going to have a child with somebody, you as the woman have to make sure that with or without this man, you can take care of this child. Have we not been telling you this story? You waited until Obinna to say it so that you can say hashtag wisdom. A man has said it. Countless times we've gotten here and told you, if you're not ready financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, if you're not ready to have a child, do not have a child. Even if the man is rich, if he is handsome, these are his words by the way, whether he is rich, handsome or whatever, or people are fighting over him and you feel like if he impregnates me I win, you'll lose. He said do not have children just because. If you can barely take care of yourself, unafanya budget, unaamua, am I going to eat smocha or am I going to panda super metro? If those are the kind of financial conversations you're having, my friend, don't do it. Don't have a child. He went on to say, when it comes to baby mamas and baby daddy situations, he said for women it's very easy. If a man is not, taking care of his child, go to court, atatafutwa, atakuja, will be forced to pay child support and take care of the child. He said, as long as you're a baby girl in Kenya, things are easy for you. However, very swiftly he said, if you're a baby mama, do not be bitter. And the whole bitter baby mama situation, I feel like people really try to minimize the role of a baby mama. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to be a baby mama. I want to raise a child on my own in a broken system. Everyone has that dream of you and your happy little family, and then life happens. For whatever reason, when life happens, you guys go your separate ways, you work on co-parenting. So this whole bitter baby mama situation, it really does rub me off the wrong way. When somebody is reacting to what you're doing, it doesn't make them bitter. Don't expect people to rise above the bullshit when you're putting them through it. I am sorry, pardon my French, but do not expect people to rise above and be the bigger person when you're clearly antagonizing them for no reason. Anyway, he said, don't be a bitter baby mama. If the father wants to be a part of this child's life, let them be. If they don't want to be a part of this child's life, remember you had this child, so you should be ready to take care of this child on your own. Went on to talk about contraceptives, but pretty much it was the responsibility of a woman to take care of the contraceptive part of the relationship, which also rubs me off the wrong way. Again, if we are doing twa-twa, if our uglies are bumping, why is the story of contraceptives on the babe alone? Personally, I'm not on any contraceptive. Why? Because I get very hormonal. So me, I don't want to get on the pill. I don't want to get injections. I don't want to get anything. So it's very difficult for you to get in with me because I'm not about that life and I'm not planning on having a child. But at no point did he say, there's vasectomy for men. It is very reversible, okay? If you're a man out there and you enjoy going things in their rawness, you can have a vasectomy. The burden of contraception was just placed on the woman. Akasema, you can get the pill, you can get the whatever, you can get the injections, and I'm just sitting there like, it's a unaweza mwambia avae helmet, and I'm like, why is this burden on me? Anyway, a few things did stand out to be true. If you're not ready to have a child, do not have a child. If you can barely take care of yourself, you have no reason to have a child. And if you're co-parenting, do it in the best way possible. Just think about the child and then go on from there.
I feel like the issue of children, childbearing, and generally parenting is one that is a tussle with the environment that we're in of, oh, they were toxic, I'm going to leave. Oh, I don't like this relationship, I'm going to leave. With the frequency of people leaving relationships, it becomes very difficult to actually understand where we draw the line when it comes to parenting, right? Turi has mentioned all of the things that I think are important. One, contraception or contraceptives or contraceptive measures should not be left on the woman. If you don't want children as well, please use condoms. Yeah? Let's put it as clearly as possible. Atutasema helmet, atutasema sijui, wear a condom if you also do not want a child. True. Okay? 2, please be keen on the people that you are having intercourse with. It's very vital for you to know this person. Because if the person who has a child with, for instance, Obinna, knew that this is what he was going to sound like at some point. I'm giving an example. I'm saying if you had a man speaking in the way that Obinna is speaking about contraception, about baby mamas being better, about all of these things, were you privy to all of these things, you would have never put yourself in that situation. But unfortunately, all this acting brand new usually happens after you've made the mistake of getting pregnant by this person. And that's, again, just an example. I'm not saying that that is exactly what Obinna has done. It's just, if I was listening to someone that I'm in a relationship with and they sounded like that, I could never. I really could never. And even more importantly, can we all, as a demographic, the whole country, can we all just like get to a point where we realize that baby mamas and baby daddies have absolutely nothing to do with the actions that are being taken by their counter partners, by their co-parents, by the people that they actually had these children with? I'm not going to be excited that you're moving on with someone else and you've left me with the burden of a child. Even if I am ready financially, physically, all of that stuff, even if I was ready for this child, I'm still not happy to be a single parent. I'm still not happy, like, oh yeah, now I'm co-parenting, okay, it's the new thing, I'm just gonna do it. No one is happy to do it alone. When you get into it, you are hoping that your partner sticks through with you. All these other things that happen after, unfortunately, it's okay, it will happen, but that doesn't mean that I'm now supposed to just like jump and be like, okay, new phase, brand new me, let's act new. It doesn't work like that. It's not a switch that you can just turn on and off. So can we stop discrediting people's pain? Stop discrediting people's traumas? Stop taking away the ability for someone to mourn the loss of their relationship with you as the father of their child or you as the mother of their child. Let's stop minimizing people's reactions to whatever is happening to them. It's not fair. Let someone act how they want to act. Reality is you put them in that mess, so let them take the consequences of this. As long as it's not violent, as long as people aren't killing each other, let's just stop making it look like it's a minimal issue. Why are you so bitter? No wonder he left you. You know, we tend to become so cruel to people who have been left with children. It's not right. True. It's not fair.